Can someone please explain to me what's going on Raya? Because I really thought that'd be the last dating app I'd ever need, but I couldn't have been more wrong. Especially what happened to me just the other day. Because girl, that was traumatizing. Because my friend Chloe got me on Raya, and I couldn't have been more excited because I was tired of the men that I was seeing on the other dating apps, right? So you're sure as hell that night I got to work swiping. But what I didn't know was who I was about to meet. Because I get a little notification, and as soon as I saw it, I literally go, oh my God. Because the man who just matched with me was an influencer, okay? And I won't name names, but he was 6'5", brown curly hair, and you definitely see him on your For You page, right? I was literally holding my phone shaking, especially because he texted me this. He's like, hey, baby girl, you're so hot, and I can't lose a chance of seeing your fine ass out tonight. How does 7 p.m. sound? Girl, how could I have said no, right? But if I knew what this date was going to be like, I would have stayed my ass home. Because at first, I was really excited, getting ready all day, doing all the shit I needed to do. But when 7 p.m. rolled around, I got so nervous, right, that I had to call up Chloe. But she told me something I wasn't ready for. She goes, girl, I don't know if you should go out with him. I go, what, why? She goes, have you not seen what people have said about the guy? It's just best if you cancel the date. Okay, she bangs the line. I was low-key scared, so I started looking up what everyone else was saying, and girl, it was bad. But it was too late for me to cancel, because when I look up, I see his little Lambo going, beep, beep, get in. I was just hoping and praying, maybe this shit wasn't true. But that was the biggest lie I could have told myself. As soon as I get into the car, I'm like, hi, I'm Jackie, but he cuts me off. He goes, shh, shh, shh. Save the talking for Nobu. Nobu? Okay. I was feeling a little bit better about this date because the only time I've ever seen Nobu was on Keeping Up on the Kardashians. So I shut the hell up, right? And we start driving off. And I start to, get those butterflies again. Until he pulled this. Because he puts his hand on my thigh, right? And I was okay with it at first. But when he starts moving that hand up my dress, I immediately turn my body. I go, excuse me. He goes, what? You don't like me touching you? I go, I don't know you. Maybe we could get, to talking first. He goes, you're one of those girls. Okay, no, you're right. We'll loosen you up. Loosen me up? What do you mean? But as soon as we got to Nobu, I saw exactly what he meant. Now, I really tried to keep an open mind about this date, right? Not because he's an influencer, because he might be the love of my life, right? So I'm about to order, the meal I've been dreaming of when the waitress comes over. But I don't even get a chance. Because this man immediately interrupts me and goes, yeah, we're just going to get, the most expensive bottle of champagne, 4 shots of tequila, plus, hamachi crudo and the Wagyu tacos. Thank you. Girl, what the fuck? Okay, where was the food? And what about what I wanted? Okay, he could tell that I am shocked on my face. He goes, listen, I'm going to pay for this anyway, so just enjoy. Whatever. How bad could this be? Way worse than you think. As soon as we get our food, this man will not stop yapping. He goes, so you must know a lot about me, right? Like, you saw the new apartment I got in Brickell. That's not even the nicest one. It's so hard being an influencer because, all this money is so hard to spend. Like, I was on a PJ and like, look at my new Rollie. Like, you've probably never seen this shit before. You know what? You probably haven't seen this. And ends up going into his little Bottega bag and pulling out a brick of cash. Okay? I couldn't believe this guy. Especially when he fans that shit out all on his arm and goes, look, this is probably the first and last time you'll ever see 10 grand in cash. But as I was really looking at those dollar bills, girl, they were no Benjis. That was literally $1 bills on his arm. Okay, I almost start laughing. But before I could even make a reaction, he starts shoving the shot of tequila in my face. He goes, drink up, baby. Okay, you're going to need it tonight. This is where I can stop. Okay, because what the fuck did he mean? I go, tonight? He goes, yeah. Just to get you loosened up a little bit, we were going to have a lot of fun. Cheers. So I don't know why, but I take the shot. But after I was done the first one, he starts bringing me a second. Drink. Okay, I take another one because 2 shots of tequila won't do anything to me. But shit gets out of hand when he starts ordering the bottle of Patron. He goes, come on, one more. I go, no, I'm good. I'm not trying to get wasted. He goes, oh, you're one of those girls. What? He goes, don't worry. Okay, I got some other shit that might work. Okay? And let me tell you, I was getting the ick fast because his other moves were taking off his shoe under that table to go up the side of my leg playing footsie. And the next thing I know, he's trying to stick his toe into my little poop. I go, excuse me, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, what? We're going to have a little fun. Might as well start now. Okay, I was ready to leave, but I couldn't even get up to my chair because he comes crawling around me and starts massaging my shoulders and breathing his hot ass breath into my ear, going, yeah, you like that? We could skip the bedroom, go straight to the bathroom. This had to end here. I literally remove his arms. I go, yeah, no, this is not happening. He goes, why? I paid for your dinner. Aren't you going to give me a little something? I go, no, not now. And as soon as I said that, it was like he got a shot in the chest. Because he goes, fuck you then. You pay for the dinner, right? And walks off. But that was even the worst part. Because instead of leaving, he goes to talk to a group of girls, flirting with them right in front of me. Girl, I was so mad. I don't pay for the bill and delete Raya right there and then and never looked back. And after that day, I swore off that shit, especially because there's an app out here called Coffee Meets Bagel where it connects you to men who are actually ready for long-term relationships. And that's where I found my next boyfriend. But the story doesn't end here because I thought I would never see Mr. Influencer again until about 3 days later, where I hear banging on my door and him screaming, give me my money, bitch.